Hey, Melissa, are you okay? It looks like Jack's been bothering you all evening.
Yeah, I'm fine. I can handle it if I just play along.
I noticed him hovering around you since we got here. Did he say something inappropriate to you?
He just keeps making comments about my outfit and asking me personal questions, Melissa. It's nothing I can't handle.
That's exactly how his harassment pattern starts. First, innocent comments, then it escalates.
Really? I thought he was just being over-friendly.
Trust me, I've been dealing with him for 2 years. His behavior is completely out of line. That's textbook harassment.
I agree, but I don't want to make waves. He's not directly hurting me or anything.
You shouldn't have to handle inappropriate behavior at work. This isn't part of your job description.
I know, but I've only been here 3 months. I'm still trying to establish myself.
Not directly hurting is still hurting. This needs to be addressed before it gets worse. He's nice to employees he likes, but harsh to those he doesn't.
Yes.
You can see how he treats me.
I have noticed he's particularly cold to you. What happened between you two?
I rejected his advances at last year's holiday party. He's had it out for me ever since. He tried to sabotage my project last quarter.
That's terrible. I had no idea it went that far.
That's why you never know when he might turn on you. If you filed a complaint, management might actually do something. Just me alone isn't enough.
Has no one else complained about him within the company?
People are just afraid to speak up and stand up for themselves. He's got connections in upper management.
Jack is really charming, though. Upper management seems to like him a lot. That's why I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to become a target or be disliked by management. No offense to you, Victoria.
None taken. I've made enemies by standing up to him, but at least people in our department know Jack's the problem. They just can't speak up.
Do they really support you? Everyone seems so neutral about the whole thing.
They do it in private. Sarah from accounting told me Jack tried similar things with her. Victoria, Mark in IT has witnessed his behavior too, but they're both afraid.
I'm so sorry. I'm just being a coward.
You're not a coward. You're being cautious, and that's understandable.
I should be braver. It's just, I can't afford any more career setbacks.
Don't apologize. You're the victim here. You have nothing to apologize for. Jack is the one who's wrong. I just want to know one thing. Do you want this situation to improve?
Of course I do, but I'm worried the same thing will happen like at my last job.
Your last job? What happened there?
I was working as a systems engineer, developing and managing internal systems. I discovered evidence of fraud committed by an employee. I reported it to management, but apparently the employee was related to the CEO.
Oh no, that puts you in an impossible position.
The whole thing was swept under the rug. I kept pushing for an investigation.
I see, so you ended up taking the fall for it.
Yes, I was demoted, and I couldn't work there anymore, so I quit and started working here.
That's completely unfair. No wonder you're hesitant now.
They made my life miserable. Suddenly, my performance reviews tanked. I was excluded from meetings. My ideas were dismissed.
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I finally got this mid-career position here, so I really don't want to cause any trouble.
You're a single mom, right?
Yes, my daughter is 8. Childcare is already expensive enough.
That must be so challenging.
Yes, I absolutely cannot afford to lose this job. The conditions here are good, and the holidays make it easy to maintain my work-life balance. I need to protect this environment.
I understand now. I hadn't really thought about it deeply enough.
It's just a lot of pressure. I'm the only one my daughter can rely on at this moment.
That's a huge responsibility. I respect that you're prioritizing stability.
No, I think you're admirable, Victoria. Everyone supports you, even if they don't say it out loud. But I feel like a hypocrite, not doing anything myself, but silently cheering you on.
It's okay. I understand how you feel, and everyone has their own family situations to consider. Let's just enjoy the barbecue for now. I'll engage with Jack myself, so he'll leave you alone.
Are you sure? I don't want to make things worse for you.
I can handle Jack. I've been doing it for years now. Besides, he's already targeting me anyway.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Maybe someday I'll be brave enough to stand with you.
Just knowing I'm not crazy helps more than you know, and if things get worse, we'll figure it out together.
I'll document everything from now on, just in case.
That's a smart approach, and I'm here if you need to talk.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Sorry, the barbecue fire spread to your car. That's what happens when employees get cocky and drive luxury cars. Blame yourself.
What? Are you being serious right now?
Dead serious. It's what you get for showing off.
That's a horrible thing to say. Did anyone get hurt?
No one got hurt, just property damage. Your precious Mercedes.
I don't understand why you'd message me like this. Even if there was a fire, why are you so happy about it?
I'm just pointing out karma. You parade around in that luxury car like you're better than everyone else.
I drive a car I worked hard to afford. That's hardly parading.
Same car model as the CEO. Pretty presumptuous for someone at your level.
My car choices are none of your business. Now, what exactly happened?
I'm saying your Mercedes went up in flames, but that's your fault for bringing a Mercedes to a barbecue.
My Mercedes? What happened to it exactly?
The grill flame jumped. No one could stop it. Shame about that nice car of yours.
Wait, the company barbecue is in a park with designated grilling areas. Those are nowhere near the parking lot.
Wind carried the sparks. These things happen.
That sounds extremely unlikely. The parking lot is at least 100 yards from the grilling area.
Look, I'm just telling you what I saw. Your car caught on fire. End of story.
I actually walked here today. The barbecue place is close to my house, so I came on foot. So, which Mercedes did you set on fire?
What do you mean, you set on fire? It was an accident. I had nothing to do with it.
You just sounded pretty pleased about my car supposedly burning, almost like it was intentional.
Like I said, I had nothing to do with it. Just thought you should know about your car.
It's interesting that you immediately assumed it was my car without checking first.
White Mercedes C-Class. Everyone knows that's your car. Wait, it wasn't yours? But it was the exact same model as yours.
It wasn't mine. Even if it was, what you did is insane.
You have no proof I did anything. Stop making accusations.
Your messages are pretty telling, Jack. First, you're gloating about my car being damaged. Now, you're backpedaling.
Who said I did anything? The fire spread from the grill.
That's not what you implied in your first message. You sounded like you were taking credit.
You're twisting my words. I was just informing you as a courtesy.
A courtesy? Your first message literally said, that's what happens when employees get cocky. How is that a courtesy?
Fine, maybe I was a little harsh in how I phrased it. Hold on, I get it. I'll be honest. I didn't set the fire. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
What? What are you talking about?
Actually, I saw a Mercedes on fire in the parking lot. I thought it was yours, so just as a joke, I pretended I did it. It was all just a joke.
A joke about arson? That's your idea of humor? How is that funny?
Come on, it was just a bit of fun. You always take everything too seriously.
Property destruction isn't funny, Jack. Someone could have been seriously hurt.
No one was around the fire. It was just a car.
Just a car that costs thousands of dollars and that someone relies on. Your joke makes no sense.
Fine, whatever. The point is I didn't do it.
Who would believe that? It was obviously you. You started panicking the moment you found out it wasn't my car.
You're just jumping to conclusions. Why would I set a car on fire?
Because you've been openly hostile to me for months. Just yesterday, you said my car was too fancy for someone at my level.
It was just a joke. If you're saying I did it, show me proof. By the way, there were no cameras in that parking lot.
I see. So you carefully checked for cameras, too?
I was looking for cameras to find the culprit, but unfortunately there weren't any. I guess it'll be hard to identify who did it.
That's convenient for you, isn't it? Just happened to notice there were no cameras.
Why are you making this about me? I'm just the messenger here.
Enjoy that false confidence while you can. Did you see the company-wide text message we just got? I'm sure you did too.
What message?
The one from HR about a car fire in the parking lot.
CEO's car caught fire? I see. So that Mercedes belonged to the CEO?
How did you know it was a Mercedes? According to your story, the car was already on fire when you found it. Can you really tell it's a Mercedes when it's on fire?
Everyone knows the CEO drives a Mercedes.
But you didn't mention seeing the CEO's car. You specifically said it was my Mercedes model. So how did you know that the car was Mercedes?
Come on, the emblem is there. Anyone could tell it's a Mercedes.
But you said it was exactly the same model as mine. How could you tell the specific model when it was on fire?
That's just a figure of speech. I meant it was a Mercedes like yours.
No, you specifically said exact same model. Those were your words.
What? Well, I'm a car enthusiast. Everyone knows that. Look, there's another update. The Mercedes wasn't completely burned, so it wasn't entirely engulfed in flames.
I see. So that's how you could tell the specific model.
Yeah. Anyway, as the first person to discover it, I'm gonna report to the CEO. I'll make sure we find the culprit. Doing something like this is unforgivable.
You're going to report to the CEO about his own car?
Yes, to show my dedication to solving this crime.
Are you kidding me? Aren't you ashamed? You're the culprit, but you're going to suck up to management again?
You have no evidence that I did anything wrong or that I had something to do with this. Who would even believe you?
The truth has a way of coming out, Jack.
Shut up! I'm not the culprit! If you say it, I am. Show me proof! Proof!
I can't provide it myself, but evil deeds always come to light. I'll wait for that moment.
You're all talk, just like always. This is why no one takes you seriously.
We'll see about that. Karma has a way of catching up.
Fine. Keep talking.
Really be fixed, Melissa?
The damage looks extensive from what I heard. It affected the electrical system.
Is it a total loss then? There is no way to fix it?
Not necessarily. Here's the interesting part. The CEO's car had a dash cam set to record even while parked. So if we extract that data, we'll know who did it.
Seriously? That could change everything.
The camera might have caught the perpetrator in the act.
But isn't it burned and damaged?
The outer casing took some damage, but the internal components might be salvageable.
Can anyone even retrieve that kind of data from a damaged device?
Just leave that to me. I have an engineering degree, so I'm confident with both IT and mechanical systems.
I had no idea you had those skills. That's really amazing.
Before I switched to project management, I specialized in data recovery for 5 years.
You seem to be very confident with this.
Well, this is the kind of technical challenge I haven't had in a while, so I'm a bit excited. Plus, this might expose Jack for who he really is.
You think Jack did it too?
From his messages to you that you showed me, it sounds very suspicious, and I've seen how he looks at you.
With solid evidence like dashcam footage, even someone as favored by management as him would be finished.
Exactly. No more hiding behind office politics. We will have just pure evidence.
This could be the break we need to expose his behavior.
Yes, I'll definitely uncover the truth.
By the way, didn't the CEO call the police about this?
No, the CEO wanted to handle it internally. They said something about not wanting to waste time. Rich people have such luxury, don't they?
They sure do. You're absolutely right about that.
If it were my car, I'd be filing a police report immediately.
Same here. I can't afford to replace my car out of pocket.
The dashcam's memory card might be intact despite the heat. I'll focus on that.
Keep me posted. This could change everything around here.
I will. I'll start working on it first thing tomorrow.
Hey, Melissa, you got a minute? It's about that dashcam thing.
Oh, yes? What is it? What about the dashcam?
I heard you're working on recovering the data. How's that going?
I've made some progress with it. The memory card is partially corrupted, but recoverable.
I heard you're working on recovering it. It looks like you've been at it all day.
Yes, the company told me I could work on it during work hours and to restore it ASAP.
That's a big responsibility. It must be stressful.
It's actually interesting work. Reminds me of my previous role.
The CEO asked me about progress too. How's it going? Think you can recover it soon?
I'm making steady progress for sure. The heat damaged some connections, but the core memory is still intact.
So you'll have results by when?
I'm not sure, but maybe by tomorrow, though I can't guarantee the video will be clear enough for us to find out who did it.
I see. As expected from you, Melissa. Keep up the good work. Let's catch the culprit.
Yes, let's do that.
I'm sure it wasn't anyone from our company. Probably some teenagers causing trouble.
We'll find out soon enough. The footage should tell us everything we need to know.
Oh, and since it's technically the CEO's property, don't take it home to work on it.
You're right. I should keep it here.
Company policy and all that. I don't want you getting in trouble.
Right, the CEO mentioned that too. He said it would be like unpaid overtime.
Good, just making sure. Carry on then.
I'll let you know if I find anything significant.
Great. And Melissa, you're doing great work here. I've always thought you had potential.
Thank you, Jack.
What are you doing here at this hour? Work hours ended a long time ago.
I could ask you the same question. Why are you still in the office?
I had to finish some reports, but seriously, why are you here?
What about you? It's past 11 p.m.
I had some errands to run, but what business do you have? I just saw you searching through Melissa's desk.
Me? At Melissa's desk? You must be mistaken. You got the wrong person.
I literally just saw you. You were going through her drawers.
Oh, was that Melissa's desk? It's so dark I couldn't see well. I forgot my flashlight, you know.
Why would you need a flashlight if you were just getting something you forgot?
The lights are dimmed after hours. Safety protocols.
Were you trying to destroy evidence? That dash cam? That's what you were looking for, right?
What? No way! Why would I do that? It's important evidence that could lead to the culprit and for us to find out who actually did it.
Then what were you doing here at this hour?
I told you I just came back to get something I forgot. It's none of your business what I do. Wait, maybe you're the culprit. Yeah, you came to destroy evidence because you set fire to the CEO's Mercedes.
That's ridiculous, and you know it. We both know that.
Is it? You've always been jealous of people with more success than you.
Why would I set fire to the CEO's car?
You were pissed that the CEO has the same model Mercedes as you. You were showing off to everyone, but if the CEO has the same car, people might think you're just copying him.
That's the most absurd thing I've ever heard from anyone.
You're always trying to climb the ladder. Maybe you thought eliminating his car would somehow help your status.
I don't care about that.
Everyone here knows you're obsessed with status symbols. That car is your whole personality.
You're projecting your own insecurities onto me, Jack.
You're definitely the culprit. You set the CEO's car on fire.
You're reaching. The evidence will speak for itself.
I need to report this to the CEO immediately.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide. We both know I'm not the one who did it.
Better come up with an excuse by tomorrow.
You're the one who needs an excuse, Jack.
We'll see who needs an excuse when the truth comes out.
Yes, we certainly will.
See ya.
Goodbye, Jack. Sleep well.
Real, this has to be fake.
Melissa successfully recovered it this morning. The footage is really clear, too. She's amazing. Now we know who set fire to the CEO's car.
There must be some mistake. That's not me in the footage.
It clearly shows your face, Jack. There's no denying it. You set that fire on the CEO's car.
That's impossible. The dash cam was...
Was what, Jack? Go ahead and finish that sentence.
I mean, it was damaged in the fire, right? How could any footage survive?
Yes, it was missing as expected, but Melissa was working on the SD card inside, so, Jack, you might have been relieved thinking you destroyed the dash cam, but it was empty. The important part was the SD card. And that SD card clearly shows you setting fire to the Mercedes. You noticed the recorder but thought it would burn, right? That was naive. For someone who's good at their job, it was a critical mistake.
This is a setup! You two are framing me!
The footage shows you approaching the car, looking around, and deliberately setting a fire. How exactly could we fake that?
This footage! Has the CEO already seen it?
Of course he's seen it. He'll be coming to the office directly. Jack, he's instructed us to have you wait in the office.
This is a huge mistake! I can explain everything to him!
I'm sure you'll try to make some kind of excuse, but the footage speaks for itself.
Why? What the hell is happening? Damn it!
Actions have consequences, Jack, even for you.
I've contributed so much to this company. I won't be fired over something like this.
Something like this? You set fire to the CEO's Mercedes. You'll definitely be fired. Actually, I think you'll be sued.
The CEO would understand. It was just a prank that went wrong.
A prank? You deliberately set fire to a $100,000 vehicle. That's not a prank, that's arson.
You're just exaggerating! Yes, I set a fire, but it only burned a small part of the roof! It didn't explode or anything!
But intentionally setting fire to someone's property is a crime, and the dashcam was burned enough to be damaged. It was definitely not a minor incident like you claim.
The damage is minimal! It can be fixed!
That's for the CEO to decide, not you.
No! I've contributed so much! You've ruined my career!
You ruined it yourself.
This isn't over! I'll make you pay for this!
More threats? You never learn, do you?
Hey, I've always been good to you, right? Is this how you repay me? You bite the hand that feeds you?
What do you mean?
Don't play innocent. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I was asked to recover data from a damaged device. That's all I did. That was the job that the CEO gave me.
You recovered the dashcam footage, didn't you? After all I've done for you.
What exactly have you done for me, Jack?
I welcomed you to the team. I made sure you got the good assignments.
I didn't know you were the culprit. You just happened to be the one who set that fire on the CEO's car. Besides, this is your own fault.
I've covered for your mistakes before, you know. I fixed them myself so no one would know.
Which mistakes are you referring to exactly?
The quarterly report errors, the misplaced client files. I could have reported you, but I didn't.
Yes, but I was going to report those mistakes to the department head. You insisted we go to dinner to discuss the issue, and I couldn't refuse.
That was me being nice to you. I was trying to help you save face.
That's not how it felt from my perspective.
You couldn't refuse. What's that supposed to mean? Like I forced you or something?
It was forced. You grabbed my arm, and at dinner, you kept hitting on me. You always touched my shoulder at work and called me by my first name.
That's just being friendly. Everyone does that.
No, Jack, that's harassment, and you know it.
Hey, what's with that tone? Don't talk to me like that.
It's the tone of someone who's no longer afraid.
You should be careful how you speak to me. I still have influence here.
Many other female employees have been victimized too. This is clear harassment, and I'm going to sue you.
Sue me? For what? Being nice to you? For trying to help your career?
For harassment, intimidation, and creating a hostile work environment.
That woman? I'm favored by upper management. No one will believe your claims, and they'll just think you're crazy.
A person who would set fire to the CEO's car would certainly commit harassment too, and I recorded this entire line conversation and reported it to management in real time. You just threatened me for recovering the SD card. That's been reported too. There's no way out of this.
You recorded our conversations? That's illegal!
Not in this state, and not when documenting workplace harassment. I check the laws carefully.
You've really changed. You used to be such an obedient woman who never defied anyone. What happened?
I realized that staying silent was enabling your behavior, and I wasn't the only victim.
So Victoria got to you, huh? She turned you against me?
No, she didn't turn me against you. Watching Victoria made me realize I can't keep going like this. Even if I suffer consequences, I don't want to turn a blind eye to wrongdoings anymore.
What is this, a moral lesson? I don't care about any of this anymore.
Then why are you still messaging me?
You'll regret this. All of you will.
No, we won't. Face your punishment.
Damn it.
Hey, where did you go? We told you to wait in the office.
None of your business.
The CEO is looking for you. Where are you?
At this rate, my career... No, my life is over. Might as well run.
Running will only make things worse. Come back and face this properly.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one whose life is being destroyed.
Don't try to escape responsibility. It's pointless. You'll just make your crime worse.
My crime? You act like I murdered someone. It was just a stupid car.
A car you deliberately set on fire. That's arson, Jack. It's a serious crime.
What's with you? Treated me like a criminal.
You are a criminal. Completely.
I'm getting out of here. You'll never find me. Too bad for you. You wanted to teach me a lesson, right? But you can't catch me because you're an incompetent bitch.
Your insults don't affect me anymore, Jack.
I'll be gone before anyone can find me. You lose. I won't get in trouble.
Is that so? But right now, you're at the train station, and you just boarded the northbound train, right? The CEO and his team are waiting at the next station. There's no escape. It's over.
What? How do you know where I am? Are you following me? Wait, what? What's going on? A GPS?
Melissa planted a GPS in your suit. She's really good with mechanical stuff. Very reliable.
When did she... How did she...
Well, you were busy trying to intimidate her yesterday, small enough that you'd never notice it.
That woman! Again!
She's brilliant, isn't she? Maybe if you hadn't underestimated her, you wouldn't be in this situation.
No, there must be a way.
The CEO's security team is waiting at the next station. I suggest you cooperate.
This isn't fair. I'm being set up.
There's no way out. Didn't you tell me yourself? A loser can do nothing. It's useless.
I hate you.
Without resistance. He was ordered to pay the CEO substantial damages and compensation. Additionally, he faced a class action lawsuit for workplace harassment, resulting in hefty compensation payments to the employees. His life fell apart, drowning in debt. He lost his job and home. His career was obviously over, and he left town. No one knows where he is or what he's doing now. How does someone with such a huge ego, who would set fire to a subordinate's car, live after losing everything? I continue to work at the company, which has become peaceful since his departure. Upper management apologized to us employees and promised to strengthen their anti-harassment measures. I think we have a much more open work environment now. Melissa seems to have regained a sparkle in her expression. She continues to do excellent work as a skilled systems engineer. Seeing her now, I realize how much the harassment was weighing on her mentally. It really is an unforgivable act. Who was that woman you were talking to while I was in the bathroom?
What woman?
At the bar, the one you were laughing with. It looked like she couldn't keep her hands to herself either.
Oh, that was Rachel, my ex-girlfriend.
Your ex? You seemed pretty friendly. You must have broken up on pretty good terms.
I guess you could say that. We just ran into each other. Small world, right?
You could have mentioned it when I got back to the table.
I didn't think it was important. We just chatted for a minute. It's not that big a deal.
She was glaring at me when she saw me. I got the feeling that she doesn't like the fact that we're dating.
Was she? I didn't notice anything like that.
And you were having quite an animated conversation with her.
We were just catching up. Haven't seen her in years.
For not seeing her in years, you two seemed very comfortable. What did you talk about?
Well, we used to date each other. Of course, we'd be pretty comfortable. What was I supposed to do? Ignore her? That would have been rude.
There's a difference between being polite and being that friendly.
Hold on. Are you seriously upset about this?
The way you were acting with her, it was a little jarring, especially since I'm your current girlfriend. I just wish that you could make it a little more clear that you're taken.
You're being unreasonable. It was just a normal conversation. Relax a little.
I saw how you were laughing and leaning in close to her.
What's the deal? Are you jealous or something?
It's not jealousy, it's just about respecting boundaries. Would you be happy if I was chatting like that to one of my own exes?
Come on, there's nothing to worry about. You're overthinking this.
Am I? Because you seem to be really enjoying yourself.
Everyone has their own way of communicating. You're reading too much into it.
Maybe I wouldn't be if you had introduced me properly instead of acting like I wasn't there.
Look, you have your life and friends. I have mine. That's just how it is.
Your ex-girlfriend is different from regular friends. I think it's only fair to introduce us to make it clear that there's no funny business.
Are you seriously doubting me? It'd be different if I was cheating, but I'm not. This is ridiculous.
Fine, I won't say anything about your relationships.
Good, because there's nothing to worry about.
If you say so.
I do say so. Can we drop this now?
Whatever you want.
Don't be like that. You're making this into something it's not.
I just find it strange you never mentioned you still talk to her.
We don't still talk. We literally just ran into each other.
Right, just a random coincidence.
Exactly. Now can we please move past this?
Fine.
You're still upset.
No, I said fine. Let's drop it.
Good, because this whole jealousy thing is getting old. What's with the dots?
Nothing. You're right. Let's drop it.
Hi, Sarah. This is Rachel. We met briefly yesterday.
How did you get my contact information?
Jack gave it to me. I really wanted to get to know you better.
I don't know how I feel about that, especially since I don't recall being properly introduced yesterday.
Oh, that's because you came back from the bathroom so suddenly, but we can fix that now.
Why do you suddenly want to get to know me better?
Why not? We should all be friends.
Friends? You're my boyfriend's ex. I don't understand your motivation here.
Do people need motivation to be friendly? I just want to connect.
You must want something. What is it?
So suspicious. Can't we just chat and get to know each other?
I'm Jack's fiancé. I don't see why we need to be friends.
Oh, is that why you're being so cold? Because I'm Jack's ex?
I'm not being cold. I just don't understand why you're contacting me.
You seem pretty uptight. Must be hard for Jack. You're completely different from his usual type. I wonder what got him to date you.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, Jack likes to have fun. He's not really into serious types. Especially not killjoys like you.
Are you trying to provoke me on purpose?
Me? No way! Just having a friendly chat.
This doesn't feel friendly at all.
You're reading too much into things, just like how you read too much into Jack and me talking yesterday.
I need to go. Please don't contact me again.
We'll probably see each other again anyway. Jack and I hang out quite a bit. I'm sure we'll end up bumping into each other around town or even at your place.
What did you just say?
Oh, was that supposed to be a secret? My bad.
Are you saying you and Jack have been meeting up?
We're really close friends. Don't you want to meet up with close friends?
Stop making things up.
Making things up? Here, let me show you something. Look at this photo. Cute selfie, right? Jack and I took it last week.
What are you trying to achieve?
Achieve? I'm just sharing a nice photo, like how you share yours on social media. Why do you share those photos? It's the same thing.
You know my social media account?
Of course, though you might want to make it private if you don't want people seeing it. Must be hard keeping up with social media at your age. I can help you with that.
I'm leaving this conversation.
Aw, don't be like that. We were just getting started. By the way, Jack really likes that ice cream place we went to last week. You should take him there.
Stop messaging me.
Sure, but you know where to find me if you want to know more about what Jack's been up to. Or should I say, what we've been up to. Wow, someone can't take a joke. Jack always said you were too serious.
Care to explain why Rachel is harassing me?
What are you talking about?
She messaged me today, showed me some interesting photos. Do you want to take a look? Because you look like you're having a great time together.
Oh, those? Don't let her manipulate you. Those photos are old, like years old.
Really? She claims they're from last week.
She's lying. They're from when we were dating.
And why would she have my contact info, Jack?
I didn't give it to her.
She says otherwise. Or are you close enough that she can take a look in your phone without you even realizing?
Look, she must have found it somewhere else, like from one of our mutual friends.
Then can you explain why she is stalking my social media then?
That's just how Rachel is. She gets curious about people.
And you're defending her behavior?
I'm not defending it. I'm explaining it.
She says you two hang out regularly.
That's ridiculous. Don't believe everything she says.
The photos look pretty recent.
They're not. She's trying to cause trouble.
Why would she do that?
Because she's Rachel. She likes to joke around.
This doesn't feel like joking.
That's just her way of communicating.
Her way of communicating is harassment?
You're being dramatic. She's just playing around. Chill out a little.
Playing around by showing me photos of you two together?
Those photos are old. How many times do I have to say it?
Then why didn't you tell me you still had contact with her?
Because I don't. We just ran into each other yesterday.
After apparently not seeing her for years, you gave her my contact info?
She probably got it from someone else.
Stop lying, Jack.
I'm not lying. You're letting her get to you.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not taking sides. I'm trying to explain the situation.
The situation where your ex is harassing your fiancé?
It's not harassment. She's just joking around.
Well, I don't want to communicate with her.
Fine. I'll tell her to stop contacting you.
So you can contact her?
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Look, I'll handle it. Just stop overthinking everything.
Maybe I should reconsider this marriage.
Now you're being ridiculous. This is exactly what she wants.
What she wants or what you want?
Fine. I'll tell her to back off. Happy now?
You still haven't answered my question about the recent photos.
Stop making me repeat myself. Those photos are old.
Whatever you say.
Look, we need to focus on meeting my parents tomorrow for the marriage announcement. They're expecting us.
Fine.
Can we move past this now?
Sure, let's focus on tomorrow.
Good. My parents are really looking forward to meeting you properly.
Right, the proper meeting.
Don't be like that. Tomorrow is important.
I know, I'll be there. Why is Rachel at your parents' house? She's sitting in your living room like she owns the place.
Oh, right. I was surprised too.
Surprised? How did she even know that we were coming here today? On the day that we were supposed to tell your parents about our engagement.
She used to come here a lot when we were dating. I lived at home then. She probably just dropped by to say hi.
That doesn't explain why she's here today.
She just happened to visit. Total coincidence.
Coincidence? Really?
Yeah, crazy timing, right?
This is supposed to be our marriage announcement.
I know. Don't let it bother you.
Don't let it bother me. She's here on our special day. Why won't you tell her to leave?
Because she's just messing around. It's not a big deal. You should have seen her pranks back in college. Always full of surprises.
Is that why she wrote her name on our marriage registration form?
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't notice? Check the form.
Oh, that classic Rachel prank.
A prank.
Yeah, pretty funny, right? Her name next to mine.
I don't find it funny at all.
Come on, don't be such a buzzkill.
A buzzkill? This is our marriage registration.
The crazier the prank, the funnier it is.
I'm leaving.
Don't be like that. Let's all have fun with it.
Have fun? I came here to announce our marriage. I'm pretty sure your parents weren't expecting a joke like this either.
You're being too serious about this.
Too serious about our marriage? I'm going to make a big deal out of this because it is a big deal. This is the first step that we take together in this marriage.
Rachel knows how to lighten the mood.
Unlike me, right?
Well, you could learn a thing or two from her.
That's it. I can't forgive this.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
Don't leave! My parents are waiting!
Let Rachel entertain them.
You're overreacting!
Am I? Your ex is here and wrote on our marriage form.
It's just a joke!
Everything's a joke to you, isn't it?
My parents won't understand if you leave now.
Maybe they should ask why Rachel is here.
Please come back. We can sort this out.
I don't think so.
Sarah, answer me. Come on, I'll get a new form. We can redo it.
No need. I already submitted the one from earlier.
You what?
The one with Rachel's signature. I submitted it.
Are you insane? Why would you do that?
You both seemed fine with it. Thought I'd make the joke funnier.
This isn't funny anymore.
No, I thought pranks were better when they're over the top.
You've done something terrible.
Maybe you should introduce Rachel to your parents as your fiancé now.
This isn't a joke anymore.
But you said jokes are funnier when they're crazy, right?
We need to fix this right now!
Fix what? Your prank worked perfectly.
Sarah, just tell me where you are. My parents are furious.
Are they? How unfortunate.
You need to come back. My father is livid about all this and told me to get you to come back.
Maybe he should ask why Rachel was there.
Rachel's leaving. Come back so we can do this properly.
No.
My mother is crying.
Should have thought about that before inviting your ex.
I didn't invite her.
She just happened to show up on our marriage registration day.
You're still mad? It was just a stupid prank.
The marriage registration?
Yes, we need to get a new form right now.
But I already submitted the one with Rachel's signature.
This isn't a game, Sarah.
No, wasn't it you who said pranks are fun?
I can't believe you even did something like that. Why would you go that far?
You both seemed to think it was hilarious when you signed it.
Come on, my parents are waiting. They've prepared everything.
They prepared for your marriage announcement with Rachel too?
Stop playing around. This is serious.
Now it's serious? I thought it was just a prank.
My father is threatening to call his lawyer!
For what? The marriage registration your ex signed?
This isn't funny anymore!
But pranks are funnier when they're over the top, right?
You're destroying everything we built!
We or you and Rachel?
We need to fix this now!
There's nothing to fix. The registration is submitted. You're both married.
Don't you care about our future?
Which future? The one where you meet your ex secretly?
This is insane! You've ruined everything!
I ruined it? Not your secret meetings with Rachel.
Those meetings meant nothing!
So you admit there were meetings.
That's not what I meant!
For once, you're telling the truth.
We can still salvage this!
Like how you salvaged your relationship with Rachel?
Please, just come back!
No, I think Rachel can handle it from here.
Rachel, we need to talk.
About our marriage?
Stop with the hearts, this is serious.
Why so cold? You weren't cold at the amusement park last month.
This isn't funny anymore!
Why not? You were laughing when I signed the form.
That was before Sarah submitted it!
She did, didn't she? That means she's okay with us getting married. That's perfect. Now we can be together without having to go behind her back.
I can't marry you!
Of course you can. We're already legally married.
Stop saying that! This isn't a game!
Remember how you said I was more fun than her?
I never said that!
At the coffee shop last week, you definitely did.
No, we're not! I'm going to fix this!
Why fix something that's meant to be?
Rachel, stop! This has gone too far!
Why fix it? This is perfect.
Perfect? This is a disaster!
Your parents already know me. They liked me before.
That was years ago. Things are different now.
Just forget about that boring woman. We're meant to be together.
Rachel, no, we can't do that. My parents and relatives all think I'm marrying Sarah. If I suddenly switch partners, my parents are already furious.
They'll calm down. Remember how mad they got about the beach trip?
Rachel, seriously, no. This would really damage my reputation. This is different. They're threatening to cut me off.
They'll get over it. You prefer me anyway, right?
This would destroy my reputation.
Since when do you care about reputation? You didn't care when we were sneaking around.
I care! I don't want rumors ruining my career! I could lose my position if this all gets out!
We've been seeing each other for months. That means something.
No, we don't! This was just casual!
Casual? All those secret meetings weren't casual. Just stop it, Jack. I won't agree to cancel it. We're supposed to be together.
What?
We're getting married. That's final.
No way! You saw how angry they were earlier? They weren't happy about you suddenly showing up at the house. That's why I was trying to get Sarah to come back.
I won't agree to cancel it. We're getting married.
What?
That's what I'm going to tell her, and your parents too. Besides, once a marriage registration is accepted, it's not easy to cancel. You might as well just accept it and marry me.
What are you saying, Rachel?
When I signed the marriage registration, you were laughing too. That's because you wanted to marry me, right?
No, that's not...
Well then, let's have a wedding celebration right here. Looks like Sarah's coming back too.
Wait a minute. Hey, what's going on? Why are you so excited about this?
Well, it's an engagement celebration, so we should make it grand. Though your parents don't look too happy.
You're really okay with me marrying Rachel?
Of course, that's why we're celebrating, right?
I'm a high-earning trader with great career prospects. You're really willing to let go of all that?
I can earn my own money, so it's not a problem. I was never interested in marrying for money anyway.
Fine then, I'll marry Rachel. She's way better than you anyway.
Oh, good for you. She must be thrilled, especially with all that massive debt she has.
What? What are you talking about?
Before I went to submit the form at the office, I overheard her on the phone. Probably talking to a debt collector, discussing payments in the tens of thousands of dollars. Monthly payments that big? She must have some serious debt.
What? But she never mentioned anything like that to me!
Must be such a relief for her to marry a high-earning corporate elite. She could probably pay off all her debt with your income, maybe even have some left over.
So that's what this is about. You knew this when you submitted that marriage registration?
Well, I thought it would be more fun that way. You're the ones who started with the signature prank, so I just went along with it.
Damn it, is this your idea of revenge?
Revenge? What do you mean? I'm just following your example of keeping things fun, like you taught me.
Whatever. I'll talk to my parents and get them to help me get rid of Rachel. Even if it goes to court with my family's money.
Oh, by the way, I should mention, I sent those photos of you and Rachel together to your parent.
What?
I wanted to show your parents how close you two are. How you've been having secret meetings even though you had a fiancé.
Wait! I told you those photos were from when we were dating! I haven't met her since I started dating you!
That roller coaster in the background of your photo at the amusement park? That was just built at the beginning of this year. Beginning of this year. That's after you were dating me, even after you proposed to me. Meeting your ex at an amusement park behind your fiancé's back. You two must be really close. What a perfect couple.
Wait, hold on, that's not what happened!
I wonder what your parents think about that photo. I heard they're really serious people. Will they understand this kind of joke?
Shit! This is bad! Listen, Rachel, I can't marry you after all. Let's end this.
No way! I've decided I'm marrying you!
You're just after my money because of your debt!
What? What debt? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I can't be with you. Plus, my parents don't like you anyway.
What's that supposed to mean? You make marriage decisions based on what your family thinks? Besides, you've been cheating on her with me all this time, and now you're going to dump me because it's convenient? I won't accept that.
Hey, we agreed this was just a casual thing between us.
Casual or not, your parents know about our affair now, right? Sarah told them, maybe it's best if we just get married then.
I know you're just after my money. That was your plan all along.
What are you talking about? I don't care about money. I just love you.
Don't lie to me. I won't fall for your tricks. You deliberately arranged all those accidental meetings and came to my parents' house to drive Sarah away.
Yes, I tried to separate you two, but that's because I love you. It wasn't about money.
Shut up. I see right through you. I'm never seeing you again. Got it?
Wait, this debt thing. You must have heard it from Sarah. It's completely made up.
I trust Sarah way more than you.
Why did she block me on WhatsApp?
I'm blocking you too. This is the end of our relationship.
No, wait, please. I really do love you.
Ha! The queen of pranks with an Oscar-worthy performance, but I'm not falling for it. Sarah, please, my parents are threatening to kick me out.
That's between you and them.
They're saying I've disgraced the family!
By inviting your ex to our marriage registration?
I've cut all ties with Rachel! Isn't that enough?
Now you cut ties after months of lying?
You don't understand my position!
Your position of meeting her behind my back?
I'm trying to make things right!
Right? Like meeting your ex behind my back.
It wasn't like that!
Then what was the amusement park about?
Those photos were old!
The new roller coaster in the background says otherwise. Nothing to say about that?
That was just one time!
Beginning of this year, after you proposed to me.
I can explain everything!
Explain meeting your ex at an amusement park?
It was just a friendly meetup!
While we were engaged?
Please, help me convince my parents!
Why should I?
Because they respect you!
Unlike how you respected me.
They won't even pay for our wedding now!
Wedding? You think we're still getting married?
Of course we are! I love you!
Now you love me? Not when you were with Rachel?
That meant nothing!
Like our engagement meant nothing.
I made a mistake!
Multiple mistakes, with photographic evidence.
What do you want from me?
The truth, for once.
I'm telling the truth now!
Compensation for emotional damages.
You want money? Fine!
Not just money, justice.
I'm an elite businessman. Money isn't an issue.
The company you got through Daddy's connections.
Don't threaten me.
It's not a threat, it's a promise.
What are you implying?
Wonder what they'd think about these photos.
You wouldn't dare.
Your company has a strict morality clause, right?
This is blackmail.
Weren't you the one who said pranks are better when they're over the top?
This isn't a prank anymore.
No, it's consequences.
You'll regret this.
Like how you regret meeting Rachel?
I'll fight this in court.
With what evidence? Your dating photos with Rachel?
You're destroying my life.
No, you did that all on your own. After that, Jack had to pay me compensation for emotional damages. His parents cut ties with him, and he basically got fired from the company he got into through connections. Despite having no particular talents of his own, he can't forget his previous privileged lifestyle, so he can't find a job that satisfies him. Now he's living in a cheap apartment, barely making ends meet. Rachel, heartbroken after being rejected by Jack, left town and is now living alone somewhere else. That phone call about debt? Complete lie, but I never expected things to work out this perfectly. Now they're both too busy struggling to joke around anymore. As for me, I'm enjoying single life again. I'm currently open to dating, but I'll pass on any guys who think everything's just a joke and can't take anything seriously.